Okay, everybody, let's go. Be ready with book and notebook. Let's start with reading A Big City Dream. Do you remember that is the story that we are reading? What things you remember? Who wants to tell me what things you remember about this story? Let's see, Lucia Alvarenga. You're going to be the first one. What is A Big City Dream about? What things you remember? Maybe the name of the characters, the name of one character. Luz. Miss Klein, Luz, that's right. And what does it mean, a big city dream? What is that? What is she hoping to have?
La gran ciudad de mis sueños.
Yes, but what is she hoping, class? What's happening in this story? Remember that she is going to have a garden.
The city is really really dirt.
There is a lot of garbage, that's right. It's dirt. It has a lot of garbage, trash in the garden. And what else?
Clean it. The person of the city, we clean it.
We or they?
Clean.
They clean, that's right. But at the beginning of the story mentioned that nobody was helping Lucita, right? Just was here trying to clean that garden, that place. But after that, it was included some people like Pappy. She mentions Pappy and mentions other names of other people. So let's read. The last class we finished on page 162 and page 164. So let's finish page 164. Khaled, one more time, your microphone, please. Remember, Khaled, you have to have your microphone off.
Page 100, what?
164. In this way, your classmates cannot listen if you are speaking, Khaled. If you are singing, if you're playing. 164, Camila, please. We're going to finish here. We finish on page 164 where it says here that Lucita, remember that if Hola Lucita need a hand, that it was, who was helping Lucita in this part? It was helping Lorenzo. Who is Lorenzo, class? Do you remember who is Lorenzo?
The brother of...
It's her brother, that's right. Her brother, Lucita's brother, that's right. Rosie, who is Rosie, class? Who is Rosie?
The best friend of Lucita.
Lucita's best friend, that's right. But she wasn't helping. She was walking there, but she didn't help, remember? Rosie is moving from that place to another place, and they fight. They are good friends, but they have a fight, so right now they don't speak each other. So it says that Lorenzo is going to help them. So he put the gloves and start picking all the stuff, helping to remove all the trash that it was there, right? So now let's go to the next slide that it's okay. Let me see here. It's starting, right? Page 165. Who is on page 165? It's 64. Remember that it was Lorenzo helping. Gabriela, you're in that page. Khaled. Who else is in the page 165? Gabriela and Khaled, the last class helped me to read. I want our volunteers that hasn't read in the class. Danny, okay, yes, Danny. Help me to read, Danny, in page 165. You're going to help me to read.
A little later, Devon stops by to say hi to his mom. He's wearing his new Little League uniform.
You're muted, Danny, now. I cannot listen to you.
Gray pants, yellow socks. Devon watched us pick up more cans and bottles. Then he parks his catcher mitt and bat inside the fence and helps out. He tries so hard not to get his uniform dirty that he doesn't get his lot done. But it's still fun having him there. He jokes around and makes the time go faster. Oops, he say when the church bells chime 11. I gotta go warm up my game. Don't work too hard. You guys, thanks, Devon. I call out, can you come back later? I don't think so, he said. I'm gonna meet Mike. I go right back to work. Bend and pick, shove and push, bend and pick. Soon I can hardly remember even doing anything else. Around noon, Papi brings us cold juice and hot Cuban sandwiches from the bodega next door. We all eat together on the sidewalk, too tired to talk much.
Excellent, Danny. Stop there. Thank you so much. What is happening in this part, class, in page 165? What did you understand about it? Who is helping now? Someone else is helping Lucita to clean the garden. What is the name of that person? Mia Valentina?
No, solo quería participar en la siguiente.
Okay, in next slide, you're going to help me to read Mia. That's right, Gabriela. Devon is the name of the boy. Then now it's gonna help, right? It says Devon wants us because more and more cans and bottles. He parked his catcher's mitt and bat inside the fence and tried to help, right? This boy is going to help. And then it says, I'm gonna meet Mike. Mike, it's another name that is mentioned in this story, but Mike is not helping. Who is helping is Devon. That's right. Okay, now let's see here. Let's go. And also it says the Papi brings us cold juice and hot Cuban sandwiches. Now they're having like a break, like a recess, because they're working too hard cleaning all the stuff that it was in this garden. So Papi knows that they need to drink something, like a juice, something that it might be cold, so that it's going to refresh their bodies, and they're going to enjoy having some sandwiches. Okay. Now, Mia, let me help me to read the next page, 166. Everybody should follow in the reading because then I'm going to choose someone else.
Okay, balls. Oh, I couldn't see hog hardened bags filled up at the curb. I got digital. I don't know. Pues que no puedo verla bien, pero.
You don't have your book, Blisters on My Hands?
No, we que no sé qué página es esta.
166. We're on page 166. Do you remember what is blisters, class? It says that she has been working so much that now she has
166.
166. Remember the blister, you can have it on the skin, some sores.
Okay.
Skin, when you're using different tools.
Okay.
Are you at that page, Mia? Page 166. Continue with the reading. Go ahead. Blisters on my hands.
They blast my hands, sunburn on my nose, and age in the starch. Useless. I never knew I had, but the lot still look like a hunk.
A junkie.
A junkie.
A
junkie.
When it's time to get started again.
But to get started again, my legs are so stiff I can hardly get up, but I don't want to attack chicken, so I am first one back to work. The others follow me slowly.
Slowly. Finally,
around 3 o'clock, Miss Killeen puts down her rake, having had She says, me too, Mr.
Miss
Freeman.
Chapman. Miss Chapman.
Miss Chapman groaned, rubbing her shoulders. I have never been so tired in my whole life, but I'm afraid to one word of complaint
Otherwise,
or Miss Killing will think I can't do one word of
this.
complaint. This I am trying so hard to convince her.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Mia. I'm trying too hard to convince her. She don't want to look like it's mentioned here, so she can. She wants to look strong. Yes? So it means that she was the first one to start working again, even though she was so tired. Excellent, Mia. Let's continue with the reading. Isabella, tell me.
I want to read.
Okay, just one paragraph and then Sian, because I remember that two of you read the last class. Just one paragraph. The two of you, one paragraph.
Okay. Now I count 28 bags stuffed with garbage. Most of the small junk is gone. Peppy and Miss Klein dragged Best Springs and other big stuff out of the curb where the garbage truck can pick up Monday morning.
Read one more, the other one, Isabella, and then Sian is going to finish the page.
I look around the lot. You can actually see the ground. And there's the red tulip, standing straight up in the middle. No old newspaper hide it now. It waves in the wind like a brave red flag that says, you can do it, you can. But we still have a long way to go.
Thank you so much. Continue, Sian, with the reading and finish the page.
Well, you certainly are energetic. Miss Klein stretched her back, but you have still got to get more people to help. She froze at me, but always it's not one of those pretend smiles. She thinks for a minute, then thinks in her pocket of the cake. She dangles it in the air. I'm going to give this cake to you and you're happy? Luz, I will be back next Saturday to see how much progress your group has made. She sighs, if you can get the place cleaned up by then green skin giants just can't sponge you. I will have to take back the cake and lock up this place for good.
Thank you, Sian. What's happening, class? What is we can say a sad news that it's getting now loose in this part? What is happening at the end of this page? What did you understand, class? What does Luz need, class? What does she need? More help, that's right, excellent. She needs more help, more people helping her to clean that. What happened if she don't have to, if she doesn't have too much people to help? What it says, Miss Klein, at the end? I have to take back the key and lock up this place for good. That's right, Marcelo. Excellent. She is going to have more time cleaning that place, but if she has more people, is going to take less time. And she doesn't finish on time, she's not going to have that place, the Green Giant. The Green Giants can be sponsored to her if she doesn't finish on time. So imagine she needs more help, more hands helping her to clean that place. Now let's go on next page. Let's see if she had that people that she needs to clean it up. Okay, let's see on page 167, right? We're on page 167. Help me to read now. Camila Izaguirre.
Yes, miss.
Help me to read page 167. Start reading.
100.
67. We're at page 167. Remember, I try to smile.
Second, miss.
You don't have the book? Hermes, do you have the book with you? No? You don't have the book? Gabriela. Rosa, do you have the book with you, Rosa?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, the Rosa. While Camila is looking for the book, you are going to help me to read the first part of page 167, Rosa.
Okay. I try to smile. Don't worry, Miss Clay. We'll do it. You'll get lots of people to help. You see, I only hope I am right. That night I realized I only had 6 days to get the lot cleared up. The come up with the rest of the Dream Garden group. Otherwise, Miss Klein will take back the key and look up the lot of wood. I know I have to spend every spare minute working on the garden or trying to convince other people to help me. On Sunday, Mommy forbids me to go anywhere in the garden. Instead, I had to get all dressed up and go to mass. Then I had to help Mommy to board the rest of the day. Well, about a dozen of my most boring relatives come for dinner.
Come for dinner. Thank you, Rosa. Thank you. So it says here, how many days does Luz has to clean the lot, class? How many days is mentioned here? She needs to have just 6 days.
6 days.
Excellent. Just 6 days to finish to clean the green garden. So it says come out with the rest of the green garden group. Okay, Camila, are you ready with your book, Camila?
Yes.
Okay, finish to read the page, sweetie.
On Monday, I rushed home after school, changed into my funky clothes, grab my gloves and cape, and go to work. When you're somebody I know walks by, I invite them to come in, look around, maybe give me hand, but Mr. Shed and Papi are my only helpers. We fill 2 more bags with cans and bottles, but before it's time to super and homework. On Tuesday, Lorenzo, Jason, and Sharon help for about an hour before it starts pouring. We get most of the old new papers, pick up and stuff it into bag.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Camila. So at the end, it mentioned the name of the people that is helping her, right? Now, let's open the notebook. Open the notebook. In this minutes, we're going to copy some comprehension questions about that story. We're going to copy 3 questions and 3 answers about
Very much.
Okay, now a big city dream questions. We have some of the questions here. Lucia, tell me, Lucia.
I finished this.
You finished to copy this? Did you copy this in your notebook? Yes, that was the last class. In the last week, remember that we didn't have time to copy this. Some of you already copied this. So show me your notebook, Lucia. If you copy, if you haven't copied, you're going to copy today. These 3 questions and answer class. Because the last class, we didn't have too much time. So today we're going to copy. Okay, so thank you, Lucia. So Lucia, you're dismissed. You can go now.
Yes, I finished.
Bye-bye, Lucia. Okay, Camila, the same for you. Show me your notebook. You have to show me your notebook. What is the answer number 1, Khaled? On Saturday morning, Luz hurried to meet whom?
Espérenme, voy a traer mi cuaderno.
Okay, yeah, show me your notebook because we need to copy this. Isabella, you copied that also? What is the answer number 1, class? People that already copied this. What is the answer number 1? No, you don't know? Okay, don't worry. Miss Klein, remember that on Saturday morning, that was the first day, it was at the beginning of the story, she hurried to meet Miss Klein, the person that gives the key to Miss Luz for the garden. Now, answer number 2, how does Luz feel about the garden? What do you think, how does she feel about it?
Sí, creo que la copié en otro cuaderno. Pero para andar buscando en otro cuaderno.
You have to take a photo and upload it, Khaled. No copy right now. She's excited. Why is excited, Luz? Because she wakes up early, so it means that she is interested about it. And also, it is mentioned on the story that Luz does a little dance, runs down the street to meet Miss Klein and paces on the sidewalk. So she's like getting happy, getting crazy because about the garden that she was waiting long time ago. And what made Lorenzo decide to help? Remember that Lorenzo, it was mentioned on the story. It's because Luz talked about her dream garden. Lorenzo also loves to have a garden. So it says that it reminded Lorenzo of a lovely garden that he had played in when he was younger. When Lorenzo was younger, he knows about one garden. He used to play in that garden. So when he listens to Luz to talk about this garden that she is hoping to have, it comes back to him some memories about that garden. So that is the answer of number 3. This is the only thing that we're going to copy.
I copy ABCD vocabulary.
Vocabulary. Yes, the last class we copied the vocabulary.
Okay.
Do you have this question and answer in your notebook already? If you have that, show me your notebook. Show me your notebook so I know that you already worked on that. Some of you already worked. That was for last week.
Please only copy that.
Yes, once you finish, show me your notebook and you're dismissed. Remember, reading, no homework. By today, we have one homework, but that's going to be another thing. Today, you don't have homework on reading.
And the homework, sorry.